The demise of the junk. If you've ever dreamt a vision of a place without precision, where sense and order are ignored and every object kept in store, all for sale without commission, free to buy without derision, papers, books, hooks and tracks, bells, knob shells and whistles, every imaginable kind of tat, shelves and shelves of which are stacked, glasses, vessels, guns and missiles, wall to wall of bric-a-brac, indeed a paradise for hoarders, every persuasion, vice, disorder, not catered to by postal order, never kept in any order, never indexed or kept to track, where only the worst would be accepted, antiques and rarities rejected, MCC pottery by the sack, sense of taste of course neglected, a bit of blue kept out the back. Then there's a place that's worth knowing, with more space than taste is owing. The Derby Junk is how it's styled, take the coast road and keep going, you'll surely know it when you've arrived. Their policies are reckless, all contributions are accepted and proudly sold to old and feckless, and so the stock was sooner swelling, shelves are full and overflowing, the audience though rarely showing, as crowds were thin, junk growth was steady, the population it seemed weren't ready for an empire of resold crap. So Stella and her fella, forced to abandon their endeavours, defaulted on their Mecca, which they built with high ambition, to sanctify and honour trash, though their business plan was lekker, couldn't generate the cash to justify their suspicion that where there's muck there's also brass. So having shuttered Derby Junk, into which their savings had been sunk, the pipeline of slurry clogged the gutter tube of gunk, blocked a steady flow of muck which by and by became unstuck, and spite the Derby Council's worry won't be dealt with in a hurry. And so down and out of luck, shown the door without a thanks, unopened letters from the banks, a backward glance was all she took, for Stella had taken quite enough. And so the junk was left defunct. Ah, what a dream I've given up, she sighed, for alas, where there's brass, there's also muck.